This is Tammy Sue Stufflebeam Royce, and I'm sitting here where this rock is here. See this rock? Big, large rock. But the colors around it, which is my phone picks up, is like blue, and see, it travels down into there and then over into there. Good morning, everybody. Like I said, I'm a natural geologist. I looked at that Pomosa over there. There's a Pomosa there by that tree. And I looked at the little flower buds. And then I looked at the ones down there in that patch of grass in the water. That patch of little flowers. And I placed the little, the seedlings from, not the seedlings, but the little buds from the Pomosa onto the little flower petals down there that looks like the buds. And it's led me to over here. That's what a natural geologist is. You take and look at the shapes of the rocks, like this here. See that shape there? You pull it back. It's like a shape, and you place it where you find the shape. And then you hear a click inside your head, and then you start finding where the flows are and the volcanoes. So you got to become natural before you can find where the ones that are dormant are hiding, and well, are not dormant, but flowing underneath. And this color around this here is, see, look at that. You see that? Up close. Look at that. You see all that? It looks like ash, doesn't it? But it's actually, with the phone here, it looks like ash. It actually looks like ash. But when you look at it from your eye's point of view, it's like a murky red, brownish color. But with the phone, it looks like ash. You see my point? There's a certain, I guess, neutrons or whatever you want to call it in the phone itself, that in the Android smartphones, that pick it up. But from the flow here and the way it looks, it doesn't look like it was dug out. It looks like there's like a something. If only I could see inside there. But as you can see around it, see its flow around it. I hate ticks. I'm fixing to kill this one. So hold on. Where'd it go? Uh-huh. I told you don't get on me. Falling from the trees. I hate ticks. Anyway, this is how you take, like, the shapes of leaves there, and you compare it to the spots of ground around the water and the grass, and it shapes. And then if it clicks into place, then you found, it's sort of kind of like a game of the gods, more or less. Because I went to God and I said, I know you, God. You don't want to hurt this earth. Such loving detail you put in every plant, in every leaf, even. And so I imagined myself fire, one with fire, water, wind, and earth. And then I actually replaced my body and my mind with the actual fire and the actual water and the actual wind and earth. And I've become, since 2012, I have become a natural geologist. In my mind, in 2012, I swam in a volcano right around May, actually. I went with my soul in a volcano, in the volcanic lava of that show on YouTube. I swam in it, and then I started to burn atmospherically. You can look the pictures up on Facebook under Tammy Sue Stufflebeam on Facebook, and it's there's a picture in there with my hair all braided, but in my chest area here looks like a three, maybe about a 4-inch, 3 or 4 inch deep burn. And I could touch it. People touched it back then, and you know that, and there was no pain. So I can pretty much handle the fire. However, and I have been eating volcanic lava rock. I'll show you. I have some here. It's like the most naturalist vitamin in the world, and it will also save your butt whenever the acids are starting to flow. These, I break off pieces into pills, and I take them. And and the vitamin in it, the compact vitamin, is the most compact vitamin in the world. I break it and I shape it into pill forms, take off the sharp edges, and I start to see, you know, I have visions of where things are, the volcanoes are flowing, and they're acids. I've also I had a vision the other day of a bird's wings dipping into like an oil substance. So there's an oil spill out there that y'all don't know about yet, and it's affecting the birds. I know this sounds crazy. That's why people can call me crazy. But it started to flow. You know, it all paid off, and I'm glad I did what I did. But I have inside information from the volcano itself that every 2 decades is the year of the haze. And if you look around you worldwide, in the hills, when it's hot, there's a haze. And in those areas where there's ash, like this here, that haze is matching that color in the hills. See what I'm saying? It's matching the color of the haze. And this here, I think, is really, really awesome. But look at that purple color that flows. It's like water came up. It's like the acidic waters came up from here and flowed over. And the cracked ground and all of that when it dries. And the swampy look. It's really, really awesome to be a natural geologist. You pick up blades of grass and you compare them to your fingernails. It matches the grooves in the blade of grass. When you do it naturally, it's awesome. It's the most awesomest thing in the world. But anyway, this is Tammy Sue Stufflebeam Roy signing out. Thank you, YouTube, for your support.